is Michael Strahan with the Alaska Outdoor Super Site, and I want to show you a quick trick on hanging moose meat that will take a lot less time in the field. We call it the loop and toggle method. You start with a piece of braided nylon rope, 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch works really well. I like the braided stuff because it doesn't come unraveled. And before your hunt, what you're going to do is cut a piece about 4 or 5 feet long and just tie a loop in each end like we have here. And so we've got a moose quarter here. We're going to show you how to hang it up with the loop and toggle method right now. Okay, one of the first things to remember is when you're butchering your animal, you don't want to use a saw to cut the leg off. And in this case, we've cut the lower leg off with a saw, but we've got the joint here, and that's the main thing. So I pulled the game bag down just to show how you do that. What we want is this big bulge at the end of the quarter so your rope isn't going to slip off. So at that point, you pull your game bag up like this, and you want to secure it really tightly. Throw my rope down there for a minute. These bags that have a draw cord in the top, they end up with a hole right in the top where the material gathers. So to keep flies out of that, what I do is I take the leftover draw cord and wrap it around the bag, around the top of the bag, really tightly, and just cinch it off. And that way the flies can't get in the end of the bag. So we've got that tied off nice and tight. The next thing we're going to do is put our cord, our hanging rope, around that end of the bone like we looked at earlier. So the first step is you run your rope around the quarter, and then you go through your loop, cinch it down nice and tight like that, and then you're ready to hang it. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cinch the quarter up to this meat pole here. So we're going to throw this over the top. Go ahead and bring it on up. And actually we've got quite a bit of room here so we can wrap it a couple of times. And then what we're going to do is take this loop and push the standing end of the rope through it and shove this stick in there. You can use anything for a toggle. We're just using a stick. Okay, go ahead and let it down. And go ahead and pick it back up again. What's happening here is the rope is slipping off the end of the bone, so we're going to just tighten it back down around the base. Go ahead and let it down. There we go. That's pretty much all there is to it for the loop and toggle method. Let's take a look at how to take it down real quick. Jordan, you want to pick up on this? Taking it down is pretty much the same thing in reverse. You just pull the toggle out, take it off the meat pole, and then you'll leave this rope on the quarter the whole time. So on a float hunt or something like that, just leave the rope on the quarter and you're good to go.